about 197 days until the snake year hits, and about 550 to 600 days before I retire from all this bullshit. And I can live my life peacefully again, as someone born in the 7's supposed to do. You know, when I moved down to here at Miami, I did what I wanted to do and met a lot of people, a lot of networking, a lot of contacts, and a few good people as well. Most of the people are trash, but a few good people as well. But I'm excited. It looks like Donald Trump is assured the presidency, and J.D. Vance from my home state of Ohio is going to his VP. And the great thing about that is I had access to the first Trump administration. The next Trump administration, I'm going to have a lot more access. And one of the things I'm really looking forward to is once my people get into the Trump administration. Oh boy. Yeah. I want people to read between the lines. That's what I want people to do. I want people to read between the lines because in 2025, my enemies become the government's enemies. Ooh, I'm going to have some fun. Ooh, I'm going to have some fucking fun. But you guys keep that same energy. Because what's coming next year? Ooh, motherfuckers. You are mine. So many of them, too, now. So many of them, too. You know, this one guy said, Garry, I know you're into black magic because you're doing good in the 7 year. No one does in the 7 year. Well, I am injured. I did have to learn how to re-walk this year because of my Achilles injury. So I did get the injury part. I just didn't take the financial hits. And guess what? In 2015, I didn't take financial hits either. Why? Because I know how to make money in the 7 year, and you clowns don't. It's honestly that simple. I 7 year. I mean, I want this bitch to be over just because it's the year I've been waiting for a long time, 2025, and a snake year, 8 year personal year cycle in my own energy. Shit's gonna be as lit as possible. As lit as fucking possible. But still gotta close out this year. Still gotta close out this year, man. And it's gonna be interesting. All right, man. I'm gonna go straight to the requests, see what you guys want to talk about. Haters, feel free to come up here too. I'll give you a lane to talk if you want. No issues, because I know you fucking it's Aaron here with your fucking burner accounts. You guys stalk my ass. Fucking losers. Anyways, Joe, what's on your mind? Joe, we can't be having static like that, bro. Not good, Joe. Not
What's up?
good.
Can you hear me now?
That's much better, man. I was about to drop you, but
Yeah, my
go
bad.
ahead, brother. What's on your mind?
I was just leaving the gym. Nah, Gary, I just want to say what's up. Love what you do. Looking forward to your come up. Where the world's gonna know you next year. And what's it called?
World already knows me, man.
When the whole
World already knows me. It's gonna just be on a whole different level.
yeah
That's all. That's all. you know, I remember when I was in that big space the other day with all those people, and because I said this was an assassination attempt and it was an inside job, that fucking faggot Mario took me out the. All good, brother.
Yeah.
How are you? It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, Gary.
All
I just
right.
wanted to ask one thing. I was curious about this. What's called? So when you like next year, you're gonna blow up, you know. So how's it? I'm in GG 33 bronze. So I don't want to speak about anything in there, but like, are you just gonna let like a bunch of people in? Is there ever gonna be a limit to like your bronze, silver, gold?
But wait a second. But wait a second. When did you get in bronze?
Uh,
What year?
this year?
Okay. Did you not have to pass the interview to get in there?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you not have to sign a non-disclosure to get in there?
Yeah, that too.
Okay. So I mean, it's not really open, is it?
Yeah, that's true. But is there ever gonna be a limit, or it's just like?
There's a limit on capos.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do exactly with bronze. You know, all you guys are moving to WAP in the next few days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be much more organized in there. I like it in there a lot better. The lesson plans are much nicer in there too. So we're gonna move in there. I'm not sure what I'll cap it at, but I think after 2025, I'll pretty much shut it down to a point. Um, I have no interest in keeping this shit going after 2026 in my 9 year. Be time for me to fucking move on, and that's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Oh, okay.
So I just gotta fucking do what I promised myself. I promised myself I'd get famous in 2023. I knew I wasn't gonna sustain that shit in 2024 because it's 7 year. And I promised I get my name bigger than Tate's in 2025. I intend to keep my promises.
Yeah, you will, Gary. I believe in you. You know.
I appreciate that, but there's a lot more stuff coming in bronze. One of the good things about this year is a lot of these guys who are in open rebellion against me, and we're talking about like maybe 3 to 4 former members and a whole bunch of former fanboys. All of these people only started turning on me after I started got injured and I wasn't putting out as much content anymore. And all of a sudden, I wasn't in the spotlight anymore. So they all, turned on me. I'm actually, that's kind of like a blessing in disguise because those people won't be along for the ride in 2025. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I get you. And yeah, I understand
Yeah.
because before I was in bronze, it was hard to find you because you'd get banned a lot, you know, and
Yeah,
you'd lose a
yeah. I
lot.
mean, listen, all that shit's coming to an end in 2025. I mean, one of the good things about being banned on X is if Elon doesn't like you, then Mark Zuckerberg starts looking out for you. And, I got 30 IG accounts. None of them have ever been banned. And, I talk about the same stuff on IG that I talk about Twitter.
Yeah.
Talk about LGBT, talk about whores, talk about all that shit. There is no filter there.
Mm.
And I'm getting one account got 1,000,004 on the video. Yesterday, another one got like 1.7 million a few days ago. So yeah, we're doing great, guys. We're doing great. It only seems like because I lost my main account here on Twitter because of that fucking faggot Elon Musk who sacrificed his first child in 2002. Oh, don't think we don't know you sacrificed your first kid in 2002, and don't think we don't know you took your money from Obama. Don't think we don't know that in 2010 when Tesla was about to go bankrupt, you took money from Obama. Don't think we don't know that, you fucking faggot. And go like I give a fuck if you ban this account too. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm be dancing on your fucking internet grave next year, bro. He's not going to be able to keep Twitter next year. All this facade going, man. So it is what it is. Expect a lot more information to be released in bronze, and that's going to be happening in 2025. We want to get some of the weak links out first, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, totally understand.
Yeah, because you have to understand, everyone loves you when you're the top guy. Everyone loves you, and then when they think you fell off a little bit, they're coming for your throat.
Yeah, that,
They're literally coming for your throat, and I welcome it because this ain't games to me. I play for keeps. I really do. Whether it means that I'm coming after you one way or another, it's gonna happen. I'm in my 7 year. I could release like 3 podcasts right now with superstars. They're on hold, but well, 4. I got an 8 year coming. So it is what it is.
yeah, when you're the top guy next year, Gary, I just want everyone to know I believed in you. You know, I don't want to be like the rest of the people. I believe a lot of people
I, I appre-
in bronze and
I mean,
silver.
listen, let's not kid ourselves. People in GG33 bronze, silver, and gold support me 99%. It's a few people. That's it, man. And what are they mad about? They learned numerology through me, and that came with a cost. And the cost was very simple: sign the non-disclosure. If you didn't want to abide by the rules, then I never would have taught you in the first place. Why would I want to teach people who are going to compete with me? What sense does that make? So again, I don't force. Did anyone force you to sign anything?
No, no, no. Those.
No, no one forced you to sign anything. And then there's idiots who believe, if you're part of GG33, like a shield. Dude, I'm a 33 life path. I don't need a shield from anyone. And non-disclosures are just part of business. It's literally part of business. So one of the good things about Twitter is I spread numerology so much here that those fucking cockroaches who are competing with each other, they're not going to make a penny. They're always going to be living in poverty because at this point, everyone just goes to us. So I'm happy about that, man. Happy that I'm the only one who talks to billionaires. Happy about a lot of things.
Salutations, Gary.
How are we doing today, sir?
You're doing fantastic. Listen, man, if you're looking at the screen right now, it's crazy how everything they doing to Trump, everything they said to him, they did exactly the same thing to Lincoln.
Yep.
That's crazy. And this brother right here was doing the green nose, right? Trying to back it up with silver. And what they did to him, they put him on a coin. Thank God they ain't killed Trump because they would have put him as a crypto coin or one of these whatever coins.
Do you know who Andrew Jackson is?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Okay, so President Andrew Jackson is the guy on the $20 bill. And he was the guy who actually defeated the second central bank of America. Before the Federal Reserve, there was the first central bank and the second central bank. Both had 20-year charters. And Andrew Jackson was a leading opponent of he didn't want the central bank. And he actually, as the president, defeated the bank. It didn't get its charter removed, and until the Fed came in 1930, America didn't have a central bank. And Andrew Jackson was a fierce opponent of the central bank. So the reason they put Andrew Jackson on the 20 was to insult him, because now the Federal Reserve is a central bank for life. And that's why they put him on the $20 bill, to mock the man. The stuff you're against, now your face is on it. That's how these motherfuckers play, bro.
Dirty as fuck if you're thinking about it. And it's all backed up by consciousness and attribution. It's not really backed up by shit. It's crazy how they make $1 trillion from money that doesn't even exist.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I've seen how things like this happen.
In previous time,
And
right?
if you didn't have a central bank at this point, America would cease to exist. At this point, the parasite has infected the host to such a point where if the parasite dies, the host dies.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that beekeeper stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Good
And you know
movie,
what's
by the
crazy?
way.
Let's get a little bit more deep. I don't know. You can fact check me. I know you know more than me, but it's crazy how it's only a couple families. What is it? The Collins, right? The one behind the Rockefellers.
The Well, you have to think of the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Lee family, and they have other families beneath them. Like, for instance, the J.P. Morgans are the Rothschilds men inside the United States of America because the Rothschilds are European. So
Mm.
it was always J.P. Morgan against the Rockefellers, and the Rockefellers was the main family in America, but the J.P. Morgans were basically propped up by the Rothschilds. And in 2000, when J.P. Morgan and Chase Manhattan merged, that was a sign that the Rockefellers bent the knee to the Rothschilds because they made that deal. They wouldn't have made that deal if they didn't have to. So you basically got to know a lot about a lot.
Yeah, we all like cattle too, because we getting control about shit. Like if you think
I
about it, like
mean,
think about this game, right? Everybody focused on TV. Everybody looking at the left hand. What's happening with the right hand? What's happening on the other side of the world? Like think about the movements, like the things that they play. I'm gonna be real with everybody in the space. If y'all not gonna appreciate this moment that we have, because right now is something called the gold rush until the motherfucking elections ends. You know? So if y'all not taking advantage of this situation, y'all gonna stay in poverty forever. You know what I'm
well,
trying to say?
there's going to be a lot of people in poverty in 2026
What?
when
Talk to me about that, Gary.
crypto is going to go to shit. Crypto is going to go to shit. So some people are going to cash out in 2025 and get a bag. But most of these greedy motherfuckers are going to go down with the ship like Titanic, and cryptocurrency is going to take a big fucking L in 2026. And honestly, I'm looking forward to it. And the reason I'm looking forward to it is when I was younger, it was impossible for a young person to get rich. It was literally impossible unless you win the lotto or some bullshit like that, or actor or NBA player. You're not, making money. Now you have kids who, in their early 20s making millions off crypto, making millions off this. And that kind of fucked up the whole economy because you still have 40 and 50-year olds who are working like 9 to 5s and shit like that, but the whole economy is out of whack because you have these crypto whores making money, their OnlyFans
Ah,
pimps making money, and then you have it's all internet money, and all of the internet money is usually in crypto. So what's going to
yeah.
happen is all these young punks who think they're better than everyone and they're rich and now and stuff like that, they're going to lose literally everything, and then they're going to have to start from scratch in their late 20s, and that is going to be a sight for sore eyes.
I think there's a
And
name for that, Gary.
what's that?
The reset, right?
Well, it's going to be more than just a reset, but yeah.
But it's crazy how back then, like you was talking about back then. I don't know. I know you older than me. I know you got more, pages in your book than me for sure. But back then, at least the money was worth something. Like I don't know, but you can fact check me. I believe like people that was working in factories back then, if they worked 3, 4 years,
Bro, I
they could have bought a
remember going.
house.
I remember going to Subway and getting 2 footlongs, 2 footlong sandwiches
Hey
for
yo,
$5.
word! I remember that. I
Two,
remember. I remember
two,
things like that.
two
Word.
foot long sandwiches for $5. Now, 2 footlongs will cost you about 20. It
That's
was a
crazy.
different time. It was a different time. I was going to auctions buying used cars. They're about 6, 7 years old for
See,
$350 to five hundred
word.
dollars.
Well, that's what I
Three
heard for
hundred
sure.
fifty to $500, and
Fact.
then afterwards, I'd sell that same whip for about 2,500, and then I'd
Yeah.
have 2,000. Bro, I'm set for the fucking month. I'm living good. My rent's like fucking 500 and shit. Food don't cost anything. I'm chilling. I'm
Word.
chilling. Yeah, it
Shit
it
crazy.
was a good time, brother. It was a good time.
Nah, but
But
everything move with the internet. If you think about it, because if you like going in circle, like to go to the end of the point, everything is just data, my brother. Even this money is data. Like I thought God's money was gold and silver and copper, but we got
uh,
things that we could just connect to what
gold is
electricity.
gold is the time traveler's money. Because no matter when you go in history, say you could time travel to the future or back, you can't take
That's
American
God's
money with
money.
you.
You feel me?
I don't know about that, but when it comes down to it, if you go back in time, you can't take American money with you because it's not going to
It's
exist. It's going to
paper.
be too old. The only thing you're
Exactly.
going to be able to take back is silver and gold, and silver, need a lot of it. Anyways, before I move to other fucking speakers, anything else you want to put out there?
Nah, Gary, we here to support. The people that got a brain in their head. A lot
I
of people just fucked up.
Hey man, a lot of people are stupid. Raised by whores. It is what it is. I appreciate it, brother. All right, let's go to FTM. What's up?
What's up, man? Hey, I have a quick question for you. I'm going into my 7 year at the end of August.
Yeah.
Is there some ways that you can maximize that time period at all, or you do have
Uh,
to hold tight and ride it out?
there is, but there's about zero chance I'm gonna, release that in a public space because these people just copy and paste me, and I'm not letting that happen. I will say this: focus on education and be behind the scenes. As you've seen, I became a manager this year. That's exactly what we should do in the 7 year cycle. That's
Okay,
about as
yeah,
far as I can take that, bro. Because these people will copy and paste me, and then they'll fucking be like, "Oh, I figured this out without you." I can't have that, bro.
I feel you. I'll hit you up on the DM, man. 'Cause I'm gonna run.
Uh,
I want to run something by you. All right.
Sounds good.
All
Okay,
right.
who's next? Coup 8.
What's up, my man?
What's going on, brother? What's on your mind?
Nothing. I just wanted to give you a little bit of shout out. I think
God
it's
damn, you
mentioned.
got that Randy Savage voice, bro. That
No, I
macho
appreciate
man,
that.
Randy Savage. God damn, bro. It's like he's talking to me from the dead, and he is a dragon. There we go. So go ahead, brother.
Appreciate that, man. So yeah, I found you a couple, maybe like a year and a half ago, and went through some of your stuff, and obviously, I figured the smartest thing to do is cut the fucking learning curve and get a reading by one of the GG gold guys, right? So I got a couple
Yes.
of them, checked it out, and then I found out, let me start backtracking this reverse psychology instead of looking in the future, looking into the back, and saw a lot of fucking, weird ass things that you mentioned. And it's, wanted to take a second. Normally I'm asleep by now and just give you a little shout out. And definitely went through all the information and was in your, not Discord, but that other one. And yeah, someone told me that I had a Batman voice, and it was I'm trying to be cat wise or something. And I don't know how many of your members I told that I'm not cat wise. So I think there's some confusion there. But outside of that, yeah, just a shout out. And the other thing you mentioned, I think, with the other gentleman you were speaking to, that everyone does know you. So it's funny. I run into people every now and then, and I'm always testing to see how accurate the information is. And, I want to see what's going on with people and test it out. And when people tell me, I'm like, so what's your number? What's your numerology? And they're like, what do you mean? I just start looking at them. I'm like, come on, bro. You haven't seen that dude online? Stop playing with me. And then, you kind of get into it. And they're like, yeah, actually, I do know the number. I'm like, okay. So, anyways, just a quick little shout out to you, and
I
keep
appreciate
doing
that.
your thing, man.
3 fucking billion views, if not more by now. 3 billion views. You best believe fucking people know me.
Well, they're not reading the
I'm
newspaper,
I'm
right?
I'm I'm over there with Fresh and Fit on 3 o'clock in the morning and Brickle. And I'm not gonna BS. More people are coming up to Fresh and Fit and and Myron, but about 80%, just as many are coming up to me. And
Just because they don't come up to you, don't mean they don't know you.
very true as
And I
well.
always say on social media when my buddies see posts and shit that I do. I mean, I don't have that many friends on Facebook because I'm just not into that other shit. I learned I'm a double eight, so I guess I fuck with people who make money and
Make your
focus
money.
on this and that.
I got a good story for you. So I'm sitting at a casino,
Shout out to
and
Jason, by the way.
Yep, James is the man.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at a casino and just doing my sports shit, and I think I hear my voice. I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I hear
Watching
my
your
voice
shit.
again. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, where's my voice? I hear my voice. And then I see people looking at me. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers are playing a video of mine and trying to see if it's me. And what do you know it? About 1 minute later, you're like, yo, are you that guy? I'm like, you're playing that fucking video of me, weren't you? Like, yup. It just happens so often, man.
That's
So
why
often at this point.
I look at people, I give them a couple of seconds, I ask the question again. I'm like, stop fucking with me. I mean, everyone's seen that. Like, what's your number? And then as you give them a little bit of time, they're like, yeah, actually, I know a little bit, and this and that. And I'm like, come on. And then they're like, yeah, actually, I know a lot more. And I'm like, okay, let's get down to it. So people bullshit. And a lot of that stuff you're talking about is accurate, and I've tried to dissect more than I'm supposed to with the gold members, and you got to give a shout out to them too, because they're pretty strict, and they have a code of honor, which I found to be pretty cool as well, where they just didn't want to release more, and they said I'm not supposed to. So
99.9% of the guys are very, very good. And again, the people who come out and say they were ordained by God or they're gods in training to bring me down or something like that, this is a very, very, very small minority. And I want people
those are usually the
to
loudest
know.
ones, though, right?
Yeah, of course, the
They're
minorities always
fucking
just
not
like the
doing
Black Lives
shit,
Matter.
fucking pissed,
They're
depressed,
yeah,
whatever the
it's
fuck it is, chaotic.
always
Those are the
something.
ones who
It's
are loud
always
as
something.
fuck for no reason. There's the
Always
people
something.
chilling, kind of like me right now. I don't fucking blast you. I don't send fucking thousands of comments. I'm not doing goofy shit like that. But I'm obviously dissected your shit inside and out, and I'm gonna tell you there's obviously something to it. So it's always those other fuckers.
Well, I appreciate that, brother, and thank you for coming up here.
Absolutely.
Appreciate the kind words, brother. All
Keep
right,
doing your thing.
yes, sir. Let's go. Burn,
Yo,
you're
what
next.
up? What up, Gary? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, brother? What can I help you out with?
Nothing really. I just was curious. I just was like on Twitter and I saw like some reports of people thinking that there's a second shooter. Have you heard anything?
Oh, I'm 100% positive there's a second shooter.
Have you seen like the forensics and the videos?
I've seen it. I don't need to know that to know there's 100% a shooter.
No, I
The
know that
thing
there. I know that it's like a setup and shit. But I'm just saying
that
like
mhm.
there's like a video like I could tell you the account to go look at. Like you could see a
No,
second
no,
shot at a different
I've
angle.
seen all the videos. Trust me, people send me everything. So, but what I wanted to tell you is, sometimes you're playing, NBA game or you're playing football, and you did something wrong, but there you go for the truth. The foul went against them, and
Yeah.
it's a bullshit foul.
Yep.
But what are you gonna do?
Keep playing
Complain?
the game.
Keep playing the game, brother. So
Yep.
that's the same way I feel about
No, I feel you. I'm not complaining. I'm just chatting. Just yapping.
100%, 100%, brother. All right, brother. I appreciate you speaking, and 100% go Trump.
All right, brother.
Monk, you're next.
Have a good day.
How's
Good
it
night.
going, Gary?
I'm doing well, and yourself? Uh
Living
oh.
the dream, you know? Someone's
We
dream.
aren't we all? Yeah, your phone's a little cracky, brother.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit of an old one.
And that iPhone 8.
11, but it might as
Okay,
well be.
well, I
Might as
mean,
well be like a three.
you're only 4 years behind. Not that bad, then.
I might as well be talking on an iPod Shuffle, you know?
I feel you, man. What's on your mind?
Well, I just wanted to ask, like, you're retiring in 550 days, but you've been doing this for more than 20 years, so that's like more than 7,000 days. So, like, I'm just wondering how you've like stayed so consistent over time, and like,
I
how
have
did you have that
morals.
vision kind of 20 years in the
I
past
have
to?
morals. That's how. I have morals, and while all these fucking faggots are out here grifting religion, and then going out drinking and fucking going out there fucking prostitutes, lying, stealing, doing all sorts of shit. Not me, man. Every day, literally every day in Miami, people were asking me to be an OnlyFans manager. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Then, the people who are doing it be like, yo, I'm making fucking 300,000 a month, $500,000 a month doing this shit. What's wrong with you? And I'm like, enjoy your money, brother. I'm good. Certain things I just won't do. And this sounds all fun and games when it comes down to Twitter Spaces, but you should see these people's reactions when I say this shit to their face. Like, are you stupid? I'm like, no, brother, I ain't stupid. I just don't want to associate with that shit. So
So
morals.
pretty much just being yourself, and then it's just kind of developed naturally over time.
Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it.
And then, like I'm February 15, 1999. Like, would you do a quick reading, or is that too much? Like,
I mean, listen, you're born on the 15th. That means you have that sixth energy. That means everything that you do in life should surround home and family. Everything you do, maybe even the family-owned business.
yeah, well, I actually run like a home cleaning business, so it's kind of in the same realm.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, brother.
But I'm trying to develop that consistency, so that's why I'm kind of trying to figure it out.
Consistency is the thing that takes time, man. Takes time. So, good luck
Patience.
to you, good luck to you on your journey, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Breakfast. Go ahead.
Hey Gary, how are you doing?
As good as can be.
Listen, I'm a producer of a show, and we really want to have you on.
I
It's
mean, I mean, I mean.
Yeah,
Listen.
go ahead.
Before you even say a show, I'm not mean, but
Uh-huh.
I don't do small shows, bro. People
Well,
asking
we're
me
not
all the
small.
time.
We're not small. We're pretty big. Like we have an average of like 5,000 viewers each episode, and
Five
it's done.
thousand viewers an episode.
Yeah, it's done through a Twitter Space as well, and it's streamed live on multiple platforms.
Feel free to send me a DM, brother. I'll go on, but I mean, I manage guys like Fresh and Fit.
Myron,
You
Myron's been
know,
on our show.
Myron's been on your show.
Yeah, Myron's been on our show. A lot of other guys that you may know have been on.
Okay, well, if Myron's been on your show, that's a different story, though.
All right.
If that means so, send me a DM. We'll go through it, brother.
I sent you a DM in the past. I'll send you one right now. So when
Yeah,
it
send me
pops up.
one right. I will make sure to
Yeah,
look at your DM.
thanks. I appreciate it, man. Hope to see you
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir. All right, sounds good. Let's see. Zach, 4, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up? Can you hear me fine?
I can. What's going on?
So, I am a 4 life path from a 13. Uh, I hear some talk about 13 being a hidden 33.
It
Uh,
is.
is so it's true.
It is true.
And then I also had a question about
But I will say this. There's a car and there's a picture of a car.
yeah, sure.
Not
Yeah,
exactly the same thing, if you know what I mean.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured that. Um, and then also just I had the same question about the 20 being a hidden 11. I never understood that.
I'm happy to hear that because no one outside of GG33 ever figured it out. So it's beautiful.
Okay, I get it. All right. Well, thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Yes,
Have a
sir.
good night.
Yes,
Bye.
sir. Israel, what's up?
Hello, Gary. How are you?
I'm doing well.
I'm a big fan.
What can I help you out with, sir?
I have a question about Donald Trump.
What's your question?
Okay, my question is a dragon really a rat? And dogs don't do good in a dragon year.
I mean, Trump just got shot, didn't he?
But he is gaining supporters. Is that because it's an 8 universal year and karma is playing a role?
I mean, what I think about what exactly I think about the Trump shooting, I'm not going to talk about publicly. I will say some things, but there's some things I don't want to talk about the Trump shooting publicly. But let's go through Donald Trump's year. 34 cases for a felony. They try to put him in jail. That's the first time a president caught felonies. He's in his enemy year, and now he gets shot. So yeah, it's a very, very challenging year for the man. At the same time, it's going to win him the presidency. Is everything's going to go peaches and cream in this presidency? Hell no. He's coming to power in his enemy year. But we also have Joe Biden, who got into power in his enemy year. And, Barack Obama is actively trying to replace him right now. And good luck, Barack.
So, do you think you believe that the election was stolen in 2020, right?
I'm having a hard time understanding. What did you say?
Do you believe that the election was stolen in 2020?
Yeah, I believe the election was stolen in 2020. Correct.
So my theory is because the election was stolen from him in 2020, he's doing good because it's universal year of faith, karma. Don't you think so?
I don't think that. I don't think that at all. I think the world is very different now than it was in 2020. In 2020, Trump was a pariah, and now he's looked at as a hero. How things change, and that shows you perspective. Never give up. That shows you right there. Never get up. It would have been easy for him to give up, and he said no. And then they fucking killed his fucking brother. And he said, fuck it. And then they killed his ex-wife. And he said, fuck it. Then they tried to get him with trumped up charges. And the Supreme Court fucking had his back. And then they tried to fucking kill him. Man, Teflon Don. That's what the fuck his name is. And next year, when he gets in power, he's coming for all you fucking faggots. Literally, he's coming for you people. You want a job next year? Join ICE. They're going to be deporting people like you've never seen in history. All over the country, you're going to start deporting people, man. You're going to see those fucking ICE agents in cars all over. You fucking went after Trump. You were talking shit about him, and he's coming for you. That's the one thing I love about Donald Trump. That son of a bitch is as vengeful as I am. Let's go. Let's put their fucking heads on the stake. And let me tell you something. If Donald Trump somehow stays in power for more than 4 years, then so fucking be it.
Okay, man. One more last question. Baron Trump, when I was doing his numerology, his birthday adapts 13. Does that mean he's a 33?
No.
Okay. Anyway, I'm a big fan of you, man.
Well, I appreciate your time, brother. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have here? Okay. Our reach. Go ahead.
Hi, Garry.
And how are we
hello,
doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm living the life, man.
I'm from Mauritius, a small island in the Indian Ocean.
You're from where?
From Mauritius.
Okay.
I'm following you, Garry, on Twitter just because of you. I was never on Twitter and on Instagram, Facebook, definitely. I'm actually in the academy. I'm sorry, it's not the place, but I actually booked a reading, the 7 days one. Did you guys please check it up?
I'll tell you what. Let's see. You're right there. I just sent you a DM. Send me proof of what you're saying, and I'll get back to you. Sound good?
Yeah, it would be better via email because I don't know, for some reason my account is locked. I can't DM anyone on Twitter.
Well, if I give out my email right now, 100 people are going to email me at the same time, and I don't check my emails too often. How do we do this? Since you can't take a Twitter message, I mean, you just didn't receive my message.
Um,
Can you check?
yeah. Yes. I got it.
Okay, so now reply back and send me proof of what you're saying, and I'll take care of that very quickly.
Okay, good. Thank
It
you,
was a
sir.
pleasure talking to you, hon.
Thank you.
Okay, see, I fix issues. Just show me proof of what you're saying. Okay.
Gary, can you hear me?
I guess so. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, okay. What's up, man? I just I wanted to ask you about the time travel shit and what, like, I know you mentioned the Anunnaki or time travelers. And
I didn't say anything.
That was interesting.
I didn't say anything about Anunnaki being time travel. I never mentioned that name, Anunnaki. That might be other people.
Okay, maybe you didn't say it. Okay, I remember you got suspended for mentioning time traveling, though.
I got.
I was just curious about.
I got suspended because Elon Musk is a faggot. That's why I got suspended.
Yeah. I see it. He's definitely lying about the moon landing and shit. Do you see this movie they're coming out with? It's like
I don't believe in any. I don't believe in any moon landing.
Yeah, they're putting out a new movie. Fucking Channing Tatum's in it. It's like they're spoofing that the moon landing was fake, but it's a fiction movie or whatever. But anyway, the time travel shit is what I'm interested in. John G. Trump. I mean, didn't he take Nikola Tesla's shit and go work on it in New Mexico?
He did.
Right before Roswell happened, right? So it's an interesting concept. Time travel. Aliens are one thing, but I think time travel is a whole other fucking Pandora's box or whatever to think about.
I don't believe in reptilians and greys. I believe in time travelers.
Mirzad, worry about your fucking bills before you worry about time travel, bro.
Damn. Junior, you know this guy?
Nah, bro. I hate it when people talk about time travel, and I'm like, bro.
Okay, so
maybe he has money.
Bro,
he can't be a brokey.
I ain't no fucking.
This man does not have more than 2 commas.
Bro, I got fucking 300 Zcash or more. Shut your fucking mouth, dog. I'll be richer than anyone in your bloodline.
Zcash,
Junior, why'd you wake up today and choose violence?
A coin that was made by somebody that doesn't even know you fucking exist is going to make you rich.
He knows I exist.
I mean, shit, Gary, you got a real skill. He's over here talking about time travel.
Dude, I'm talking about time travel. What the fuck is your problem, man? We just got into it. John D. Trump was working on some shit in Roswell right before the fucking.
You're never gonna fucking time travel in your whole life.
Dude, you just don't want to talk about it. It's like you're trying to keep me from talking to Gary about it or some shit. You're like time travel cock blocking me right now. I'm trying to get some fucking information here. Shut the fuck up.
My bad, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
All right. So John D. Trump's working on some time travel shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the fucking Roswell crash happens, and then they bust out the CIA, and then I swear to God, you posted some shit about like how the Anunnaki were time travelers. Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe you didn't say that, and then that got you suspended. So I'm just curious, like, you know, I don't think Donald Trump's a time traveler, but I think he might be like Biff's future self or something coming back.
That like big ass kid of his might be.
Yeah, exactly, right? The Baron Fabulous Adventures or whatever the fuck miraculous adventures of Baron
that
Trump.
big ass kid of his might be, man. Time travelers, they.
So he's the last president, right?
Hopefully, that's me.
They're gonna Julius Caesar his ass. So what happens first? Does the economy crash first, or does Does the killing of the king happen first?
I don't
consider on this kind of stuff, or do you don't like to talk about this
consider
stuff
Donald
publicly?
Trump a king. All right.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the killing of the king ritual, what they did with Julius Caesar. Do you think that's going to happen?
I think no, because Julius Caesar's a dragon, Trump's a dog, so they're going to go out different ways.
Yeah, but he's kind of like the fall guy, though, isn't he?
Oh,
they're going to crash the economy around his presidency.
They're gonna blame somebody. Definitely.
I don't know. I find this time travel shit really fascinating, and I think you maybe have a little bit more information on it than I do. So
I definitely do, but I'm not gonna talk about everything I know publicly. I can actually prove, certain things about.
Well, I mean, look at Back to the Future. They literally predicted 9/11 and Back to the Future. That's fucked up. Like, that's some crazy shit. If you look at the Twin Pines Mall when they fucking roll up there at the beginning of Back to the Future, it's like inversion of 9/11. And then if you look at the Back to the Future 3 or whatever, the guy, I don't know, you probably know all this shit. It doesn't matter. I find it very fascinating. I'm wondering who manipulated the timeline so Donald Trump missed that bullet, Who changed the timeline?
I'm not sure that's the way to look at things.
Yeah, the concept of time travel being real is really fucking with me. So I thought I'd chime in here and
Junior had an issue with it, but I think everyone else was okay.
Yeah, he didn't want me talking about it. It seemed like he was trying to cut me off.
It is what it is, man. Anyways, good talk.
Yeah, you too, man.
Good talking.
Go buy Ethereum, bro.
Yeah, nice sunglasses, dude.
They cost more than your fucking rent, bro.
Doesn't matter, dude. You still look like a fucking douche.
I'm not a douche, bro. If you actually got to know me in real life, you would know I'm a very nice guy. But goodbye, bro. Have a good night.
All right, Akon, go ahead.
How are you, brother? How are you, big bro?
What's going on, Gary? These spaces, man, there's something else, bro. I remember Junior, he was fucking cracking me up the other night with that fucking dude asking for reparations. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, where is that? What's that bitch ass nigga's name? Run it up.
Fuck, that dude was full of shit. He was lightweight homo under the radar.
Yeah, he might have been. I know he was a communist in nature, and I don't like communists. The only good communist is a dead communist. Always remember that. So what's on your mind?
Man. Not much, man. I just wanted to, I got to meet you down at the Beacon event. I was introduced by Josh, Numbers Mechanic, and Sway. I was a monkey down there, all four of us. And, I just want to say it was an honor to meet you in person, man. I understand why you're going to retire here next year, because I hear all these stupid questions people be asking you, bro, and I don't know how you keep it together. I'd just be turning the shit off if I were in your shoes. But
I smoke weed, man, because
I know I'm a Capricorn snake like you, bro. I get it.
Yep, 100%, man. 100%.
Man. If I don't get to speak to you again before you retire, man, just appreciate it, and hope I can get into one of those NDA tiers before shut this shit down for everybody to get in. But that's it.
Appreciate the kind words, brother. Thank you.
You got it, man.
All right, Junior, man. I see your hands up, man. What's good, man?
Bro, did you see it flood in Toronto today? It's flooding like crazy.
Man, dude, that place should fucking flood with as many fags as you have over there. I want to see a fucking tsunami. The fuck you talking about? Shit, Lake Ontario just implodes and the fucking takes all those fuckers.
Listen, Gary. It happened on a 7-day, on a 7-month, and I've been thinking about leaving. And I asked God for a sign. I'm like, God, I need a sign, like a clear sign to make me leave this place, right? And lo and behold, it's flooding today. Things flooded.
Junior, I know you're a big believer in Allah and Muhammad and stuff like that, But let's be honest, you don't need a sign from God to tell you to leave fucking faggot Canada. I mean, come on now.
Maybe talking to you is my answer, to be honest, because bro, it's been crazy here. Like the taxes are over. Like, bro, I had to declare so many losses. It's just fucking crazy, bro. I literally cannot live in Canada anymore. Like, it's impossible for me to live.
They literally make you hold your ankles.
Dog, like,
Literally.
I'm like afraid to go to jail because they might get me on some audit or taxes and shit. Like, it's just not possible for me to live here anymore, bro. They've made it.
Got to go, man.
Yeah, either I bend over and they take, everything I got, and I tell them everything and I just open up my legs, or I take my dignity and I leave, which is literally what's
You know what's funny? In Vegas, I know some of the guys who run the casinos, and they told me the government of Canada signed a contract with all the Vegas casinos. So if some Canadian goes down there and makes a shitload of money, they take the fucking taxes away right away.
fuck. What?
Yeah. Yep. So I mean, even if Canadians went over there, they would listen. Canada is a piece of shit country. I think Toronto's a beautiful city. I think Vancouver is beautiful. Edmonton, Calgary. These are nice looking cities, man. But they need to be annexed by the United States of America. Canada does, that's why Barack Obama once said America had 57 states. He was counting the 50 states plus the 7 provinces in Canada. Canada is going to be annexed, and I would not doubt if that happens before, when the new century starts or right before it. They'll call it the North American Empire, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Shout out to the Muslims in Canada. At some point, make sure you clean up your house, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look, I don't know what the fuck is going on in the government right now, but all I know is that Canada is getting a lot of immigrants, bro. Like, white culture is dying in Canada.
Yeah, of course it is.
There is
They don't like white people, Junior. They don't like white people. Do you know why? Because white people seem to like freedom, or what their definition of freedom is. You remember that white nation that was 98% white created the freedom of speech, the Bill of Rights, because white people, they're about that shit. If you go to Africa, dictators, Asia, dictators, Latin America, dictators. Everyone learned that democracy shit from the white dude. And I'm not saying it's a perfect system at all. It's not. I don't even believe in democracy. But white people will fight for their so-called rights. The same way during lockdowns, Black Lives Matter was protesting over some bullshit. White people were going to steakhouses with guns. Talk about, fuck this pandemic. So that's why you got to eliminate Whitey. He's really into freedom. Think about the biggest war since World War II is going on right now in Ukraine and Russia. Over 1 million white people have died. Not a word about it from the media. 36,000 Palestinians died. Fucking, it's the end of the world. I'm not trying to say that's a good thing or justifying it. I'm just telling you, look at the numbers. 37,000 Palestinians dead. Everyone in the world is up in arms. 1 million white people dead. No one gives a fuck. So, yeah.
Look, bro, I'll tell you what it means to be white to me. And honestly, I've seen this in a pamphlet. There was like a African-American museum that was handing out this fucking pamphlet in 2020. I heard this on some other space. And in the pamphlet, they defined white culture to be educated, showing up on time, right? Things like nuclear family unit.
I can't have that.
That's what white culture is. That's what white people define white culture to be.
That sounds to me like Christian culture, in all honesty.
I mean, because I don't know what the fuck white culture is, to be honest. Eating alligators and kangaroos, that could be white culture to me.
White culture. White culture to me is
Washing chicken with water,
barbecues and baseball games, bro.
barbecue with no spice, though.
Yeah, right.
Y'all be making the gumbo with fucking water.
Man, that's that's those Southerners in Louisiana. I've never been there, brother, so I can't speak on that.
Gary, you don't claim to be white, right? You claim to be Jewish, and I think that's like you have actually a culture behind you. Being white doesn't mean anything, bro. Being white it could mean you a vampire. Being white could mean
Being white means that
you're prone to sunburn.
you have done more to influence the legal system all around the world more than anyone else. Being white means you invented cars, computers, cell phones, airplanes. You built the infrastructure the rest of the world copied. So that's pretty much what it means to be white. Now, in 2024, being white, especially if you're a woman, means you're being ran through by the United Nations. That's what it means now, brother. Different meaning.
It seems like white dads have it the worst with their daughters, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on
Yeah,
over there.
I mean, they're weak men. Weak men
OnlyFans is
have
boring.
weak fathers raise whores. Flat out. Weak fathers raise whores. That's how it works. And another thing, let me talk to the my black brothers here. You know, one thing I noticed when NBA players or NFL players make a lot of money, yo, I'm gonna buy my mom this, I'm gonna buy my mom that. You know why they always say that? Because they don't got no fucking man in their life. These fucking bitches need to start choosing the right men, and then their fucking sons who make it will have to fucking start spending money on their family and fucking looking after them because they couldn't find the right fucking man. It is what it is. Jacob, go ahead.
Gary, I got a question. I remember that you say before that you live close to Messi,
I
right?
do. As a matter of fact, I'll say it's about 0.2 miles.
Okay, but I'm wondering if you ever gonna do a interview or something about Messi. Like
Maybe
when
I,
it's
I maybe I already talked to him and I just can't make it public.
okay, because
You know, a funny fact about Messier, his best friend is born on the 24th, just like him. And they both bought houses together and they're raising their families together.
yeah, yeah, and also
Suarez.
they live close with
There
Busquets
you go.
and Jordi Alba.
Yep.
There you go. So there's a lot of people I talk to. I can't say anything. And, I wish I, could use certain things I've done in my life for clout, but that's not the way it works. But I promise you this. Once that superstar status hits, they'll fucking release the information themselves.
Hey,
Hey,
Gary, I got a question for you, bro. My two cousins are famous coaches in the NFL, man. I was wondering if you ever gave them a reading by chance.
I I've given NFL people, NFL players, NFL coaches reading, but I can't
They're
like fucking name names, bro.
they're brothers and they're from Toledo. I'm from Cleveland, so you put two and two together, brother.
I'm from
Gary,
I'm I'm from Cleveland too.
Yeah, but you know who's two brothers coaches?
Yeah, I get you. I
Yeah,
get you.
I was curious if you ever gave any one of them a reading.
Gary, you know something about Messi?
I can't confirm or deny anything.
All right.
All right, go ahead, other person.
You know, I mean, everything you say about numerology is true because I can test it with Messi. I mean, he was born in the year of the cat, right? Last year was
Right.
year of the cat, and he won the Ballon d'Or, and he won a cup in Miami, and nobody's done that before him. Cats are in the trine with the goats and the pigs. Barcelona is a pig team, and he won everything in there in Spain. And 2011, he won the triplet of the champions. Ballon d'Or, won everything. 2015, year of the goat, he won everything again. And 2019, he won
Trust me,
everything
brother.
again.
I know all this information. Trust me, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it's true. Everything you say about numerology is true.
100%.
Even his name equals to 132, which is 33. The fucking goat. The fucking goat.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Thor, I invited you to co-host if you want it.
Yo, what's up, brother?
How was your new guy today?
I'm out here in the streets of Milwaukee. I just rented one of these scooters on the street, and somehow I got unlimited scooter for free. Like I found a glitch, so I just been scootering around.
Is Milwaukee a dump?
Milwaukee's a cool city, man.
How would you compare it to Cleveland?
Very similar. Very similar.
Yeah, I figured. Not as many tall buildings, though, right?
There's a few. There's a few. I just went to like a penthouse suite apartment, looked over the whole city. The river's kind of like Chicago. Just went to a cigar bar, got a cigar, and you know,
What's the weather out like there?
perfect. It's like a 65 degrees, perfect out here.
Well, yeah. You know, Miami's the place to live during the winter, man. I'm not doing another summer here, bro.
Yeah, the summers are brutal. You gotta.
I'm not doing another summer here. I'm just gonna fucking buy myself a place here in Miami and just come here during the fucking winters. I'd rather be like in San Diego during the summer than in Miami, in all honesty.
Yeah, to live in South Florida, you really gotta be a what's it called? Snowbird. Snowbird. Like, if you could find a way to be up north in the summer and then Miami, South Florida in the winter, then you really made it in life. But if you gotta stay down in South Florida during the summer, you really didn't make it yet, or you're just a fucking G who sweats through it.
Or you're fucking anemic.
No. I have to be here because of what I do. But after I retire, I don't have to be here anymore. And even though I enjoy living in the greatest city in the United States of America, and that's exactly what the fuck Miami is, I don't have to be here 6 months out, 12 months out the year, bro. So I'm gonna find a different. You know what I'm gonna do in 2026, Thor?
What's that?
One of the first things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a giant RV, not like my old RV that was like about a 30-footer. I'm just gonna rent or own this giant fucking RV, and I'll have my security team in the van behind it, and I'm just gonna drive to different parts of the country and fucking all over America. I haven't done that in fucking 10 years, and I enjoyed that so much.
I'm back.
One day I'm in Boston, next day I'm in Hartford, next day I'm in Dover, Philadelphia, Harrisburg, fucking a couple days at every city, because there's always something to do in these fucking cities. There's always something to do. Even go up to Milwaukee, or I've never been to Milwaukee. I've never been to Minneapolis. I still want to go to those places, man. I think I'm gonna take my kids to a Timberwolves game, or I'll align it perfectly so I can do this, and that's just what I'm gonna do through my whole 9 year.
You know
Just kind of
you know
fucking.
what's really fun to do? You take the RV and you go to every baseball stadium in America, and you see a game at every stadium.
I'm probably gonna do that. I'm probably gonna do that, bro. I'm really gonna do that, man. After 2025, I'm gonna have to, go around with security, but I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna do that because everyone's talking about, yo, let's go outside the country, let's go here, there. Fuck, I haven't even seen all of America yet. I've seen a lot of it, from New York to California, Vegas. I've seen Atlantic City. I've seen a lot of America, Atlanta. But I haven't even seen all of Florida. I've never been to Tampa. I've never been to Tallahassee. And, even though I know it's a dump, I still want to go see it. I've never been to New Orleans. Still want to go there, bro. I haven't been to many cities in Texas.
New Orleans.
I need to go.
New Orleans is a different vibe, man. There's some death energy out there for real.
Oh yeah, Voodoo Central, bro. Voodoo Central.
What really matters, it's not about the city or this or that. It's like what you bring to the city and what you find. For example, was it Tuesday night? I just took this scooter out the streets of Milwaukee. First cigar bar I went to. First of all, if you want to find out what a city's like, go to a few cigar bars because you got a nice big leather chair, you get some smog in the air, and you get to meet, some of the players and talk the big numbers and crunch the big deals, see who's who. But then you go to a lot of what's cool about these cities in America now is everybody's a foodie, so everybody wants to compete with the food. But Milwaukee's a cool city, man. It's a little cool city, and I'm staying.
I hear the Bucks have the nicest basketball arena in the NBA.
It's really nice. I was in the locker room. I was in the Bucks locker room today. It's actually really nice. What year was this place built? Because it feels like it was just built. Probably.
It was just built. It was just built because I was at Chase Center for the Warriors. I got the whole tour, owners box and everything, and that was a beautiful fucking stadium. Beautiful. They say Milwaukee's the best, but now the Clippers are coming, and they're probably gonna have the best one in the league. So yeah, bro. Every baseball stadium, every NFL stadium, every fucking every stadium that's something, at least one time. The nicest ones I've been to the Sacramento Kings, and they have it like built into like something like a mall. It's really cool. It's like a really nice stadium, much nicer than Miami and the Cavs by far. Chase Center is the nicest one. Sacramento Kings had a really nice one, but I was gonna go up to Milwaukee. If Trump didn't have an assassination attempt, I probably would have. And we know that security's high as hell.
Yeah, they got this shit locked down like Fort Knox right now. They built a wall around the city.
Yep, I remember when it was in Cleveland in 2016, the Democratic National Convention. I was fucking there with my bullhorn. Trump. I was there, bro. And I remember when they put gates around the whole convention center. I'd never seen no shit like that before. Literally locking down streets.
What's interesting is when you walk into the RNC, it's basically like walking into the White House or DC, where they have that whole barricade. Then they sweep the car, they open up the hood of the trunk, they open up the hood, and then there's a whole line to get in and all that. But there's a lot of fanaticals too. I was in the tunnel, and I was across the way from the makeup artist room, and I was looking in the makeup artist room, and I was like, you know what? That lady looks like Amber Rose. But I thought she was just a makeup artist. Then I get back to my hotel room, and all the Twitter has Amber. I'm like, oh shit, that was Amber Rose. Hold on, I'm in the street, and there's a bus. Hold on.
Oh, good, man. Oh, good. Vision, what's on your mind?
Yo, Gary, what's good, brother?
Another day, another way.
I got two questions for you.
Okay.
So the first question is, if you're born like in a horse year, right? But you're born in a rat month, is that like bad karma?
Pay attention to the years, you'll be fine, man.
Another question. So if you're using letterology and you're using vowels, so say like you use letterology and get God and it adds up to 17, and you add the vowel which is O, it will be 6, and it will equal to a 5. What does that have a meaning?
It does, and I sure as hell ain't talking about that here.
Oh, okay. Okay, man. Thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
Yes, sir. Yeah, people, they don't want me to fucking go into that stuff. Only way I go into questions like that if I'm doing something for GG33 inside of GG33. I'm not going to answer questions like that on a public space because what's going to happen? Motherfuckers copy and paste me. All of a sudden, they know more than me. We're not having that. I learned my lesson. I'm not doing that shit. It is what it
Gary,
is. You guys can hit me for it, but whatever.
Gary, one more thing. So like if you're born in the rat month, right? And you're a tiger, you have the rat traits also or no?
Bro, I'm not go. Pay attention to the year.
Okay.
Pay attention to the year. Okay.
Okay.
Pay attention to the year. Everything else works out.
Okay.
And Andrew Tate got famous in a tiger year because he's a tiger.
Yeah, but
Pay attention.
Gary, but I'm a tiger, right? But the horse years are always better for me because I'm born in the horse month. Like when I got stabbed, I survived in the horse year. Like I was supposed to be dead.
Okay, I'm gonna make this clear, bro. No one even knows when horse month starts. Every fucking date out there has been wrong. So you guys are getting. I'm not gonna go into it, but a lot of people are getting misinformation. They don't even know when the fucking month starts, bro. So you might think you're something, but you're actually not because it's not the right time they actually put the information out there. So we'll go with that. All right, who's next? Ricky, go ahead.
Yo, what's up, y'all? First of all, I'd like to say thank you, Gary, because I'm actually a tiger as well, and I recently started working for a horse company. It's been working good.
I bet it has.
Also, my main question, and I wanted to give a shout out to Thor too for the vitamin A diet. So thank you
There you
again.
go.
And I also started going to the gym too because of Thor. But
Thor's influence out here.
I also wanted to say, so since
Hold
I'm
on,
a,
I'm ordering my friend some chicken tenders and fries on the street. What's your name, man?
it's
Jay.
Ricky.
We got Jay out here. We're ordering Jay. Who wants to Uber Eats my man Jay some chicken and fries? That's what we're doing. I'll be right back.
All right. But my question is, I'm a tiger and I live in a goat state. So, um, my worry was since America's a monkey nation, if I go to a tiger state and like a tiger city, will that and will that make me be able to prosper?
Good question.
Because
Good,
the country might supersede.
good. I already know what you're going to say, bro. I've heard this 100 times, thousands of times actually. So I'm not going to reveal that in a public space. Feel free to DM me, and I'll talk to you there.
Okay, and here's another question, if I may. How do you deal with bitch ass dudes that are threatening to call the cops? Do you just let them go?
I mean, I usually laugh at them.
That's what I'm saying. They're fucking clowns, bro. Help people and they stab you in the back. XYZ. You know how the story
I mean,
goes.
listen. That's the problem I have with God. I'm not gonna vengeance ain't his, it's mine, brother. They didn't go after you. They went after me. So vengeance is mine.
Man, I'll just wait for the timing, like you say.
There you go. There you
Maybe
go.
I'll wait.
Exactly, my man.
Maybe I'll wait for their enemy year to pop up. Who knows?
Yep. Junior, I made you co-host as well.
All right. Well, I guess the revenge and the location were my two questions, but shout out to Junior, shout out to Thor, and shout out to you. Thank you guys.
Much appreciated. Uh,
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Some chicken tenders and fries.
All right. Okay. Jay's living the life.
We're
Wait,
out here,
hold up,
Jay.
hold up. For that, Thor, we got to shout out the One of Ones community because of that.
Let's
Gary
go.
got to give you 60 seconds, or I could do it for you.
Tell us.
I reached 22. I did DM you back.
All right, let me
Go ahead,
tell him
guys.
real quick, bro, because Thor here, the co-host, honestly has one of the best paid communities out there. He literally teaches you about fitness, health, and wellness. He's there 24/7 to talk to you about mental health. If you got problems, you want advice. Thor is literally the best mentor out there. So shout out to One of Ones. I swear to God, like if you guys end up joining One of Ones and you gotta DM him to like find out how to join. End up joining it,
And,
I
and
swear
we're
to
about
God,
to
you
have
will
the
not
affiliate. Junior, they're about to make the affiliate shit go live, so we're really gonna make it pop.
facts, bro. And listen, Thor, I'm telling you, bro, like I've seen people join that I know that I've told to join. And people are like, what if I want my money back? I'm like, Thor's gonna give you your money back. Like if you pay him $10 and you tell him I don't fuck with this shit, he's gonna give you your money back. So it's
Listen,
risk free,
listen.
right?
There is not one person. I am giving
Facts.
so much game away. I'm giving so much value away. There is not one person that has joined for $10 and thought they got cheated. But there is some people who, they're down on their luck. They don't have much money right now. They pay the $10. They might screenshot everything and then they might go home and run with it and then they level up. And guess what? I've had a few guys come back 30, 60 days later. Yo, I'm back. I'm back because I took that for $10 and guess what?
No, don't put ideas in people's heads, bro.
Yo, but
Thor,
for
listen,
me,
listen,
listen, for
fuck all
me,
those people.
the
One of
way
Ones
I
is the
get
greatest
paid,
community, bro.
time out. The way I get paid is people getting better, bro. So if you have $10 to your name and you just are fucked up in the game and you want to just join for 1 month, learn everything and be out, do you, bro? You don't have to be there forever. If you want accountability, if you want community, if you want a tribe to hold you up and prop you up, we're here forever. But if you don't have much money and you just want to learn for 1 month, I'm not mad at you, man. Like that's why I made this shit, because my competitors, if you want to call them competitors, they're charging too much and they're not teaching anybody real game. So I'm undercharging and I'm over delivering, and that's how we come and destroy everything. If a nickel bag gets sold in the park, I want in. I want in.
Or I'm just happy to be part of it, bro. I just wanted to give you a shout out since you're helping a person in need right now, live on space. I think your community deserves a shout out, bro. You guys give some of the best health tips out there. I've honestly got my workout routine, my health routine, my diet routine. Bro, I cannot thank you enough. And I urge everybody to DM Thor Torrens if you want to learn more about One of Ones, because One of Ones is the greatest paid community out there, like for $10 a month. Like you're not gonna get anything better. It's better than your gym membership. It's better than anything you're gonna pay for. It's better than that Starbucks coffee, that $7 coffee that you're buying every morning. Trust me. So definitely DM Thor and learn how to join his community because I swear to God, you will not regret it. I promise you, bro. You will not regret it. And if you do regret it, DM me and I'll give you fucking $10, bro.
There you go.
And we're doing, check my pinned tweet. I'm doing a free 15-minute call with whoever wants it. We're helping people's moms, we're helping people's dads, we're helping people in general. And we got a professional football player. By the way, we just got a professional baseball player. One of our one of one clients just got drafted to the league. Congratulations, Major League Baseball. So we're going to see him on the diamond. So not only are we getting people not doing well to get better, we're taking people who are already good and making them great. And then we're taking people who are great and making them elite. Because we got a lot of secret sauce. And like, for example, the guy I'm working with who's on the New Orleans Saints, I put him onto a few things where he was like, yo, I didn't even know about this. You got people in the league, professional sports, who are not doing a hair mineral test. They're not doing certain blood tests. And you got every Tom and Dick and Harry out here trying to give peptides and supplements and this and that. And they're playing guessing games. They're throwing darts at a dartboard. and we're really coming from a different angle. I look at 5 different blood tests. I look at a hair mineral test, and then I work with symptoms. And what we're doing is just incredible. We're sticking to the Hippocrates oath: do no harm, do less. And most doctors, most health gurus, your average health guru out here is taking 100 pills a day. And they're damaging their liver, and they look like fembot Nazis. They're dyeing their hair, they got makeup on. We're just like the cowboys that won the West. Simple, plain. We're not supposed to be eating these seasonal, colorful rainbow diet plants 24/7. The double-edged sword of capitalism, guys, is they're selling you anything and everything 24/7. We need to go back.
That is true.
We need to go back to the 1950s when half of this shit didn't even exist, and your average man looked like a fucking cover model, and he didn't even lift a weight in his life. You know, shit has gotten out of whack. 50% of the public has non-alcoholic liver disease, and they call it non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, but it's really caused still by an alcohol, which is retinol, which the Rockefellers decided was vitamin A. But vitamin A is not a vitamin. And we're proving that every day. And you better believe we're gonna make this shit mainstream. This whole,
You're doing
the,
you're doing your thing in the dragon year, brother.
the
Well
low
done.
the low vitamin A diet is going to be mainstream, and by the time we're done here, we're going to declassify it as a vitamin. By the time we're done here, they are not going to call this thing a vitamin anymore, because before 1913, this thing wasn't even called a vitamin.
So
It
why
was
do you think they chose the letter A?
because it was the first one, and it's really poison A. Grant Jinru, 10 years on a low vitamin A diet. All that's happened to him is reverse chronic kidney disease, reverse debilitating eczema, reverse dementia, and reverse joint pain. And that's what we're seeing with everyone. Everyone we're putting on a low vitamin A diet, everything's getting better on them. And if you look in the literature, vitamin A is a fat soluble toxin that you can get too much of. People don't realize when people think liver damage, they think drugs, they think alcohol, they think sugar. Yeah, that's a culprit. No one thinks vitamin A. And that's the thing that is really destroying everyone's liver. And the more your liver gets injured, the older you get. Aging is not years, aging is poisoning. And once you figure out how to not poison yourself with all these fucking gimmicks and weird shit and Eat the Rainbow diet was brought to us by Sesame Street. Sesame Street's job is to mold the kids so the next generation does some dumb stuff. Eat the Rainbow diet is a fallacy. You're not supposed to be eating colorful plants. These plants turn into retinoic acid. How is your plant-based diet alkaline if it converts to retinoic acid in your body? Please, someone explain that. You got to eat like a communist and do business like a capitalist, and then you'll thrive. And by the way, once you feel the way we feel, everything else comes after. To truly be wealthy, you got to be healthy. To have a great relationship, you got to be healthy. Because most people who are getting into toxic relationships have toxic livers. Once your liver's toxic, your whole life gets toxic. Once you clean up your liver, you're living from a state of utopia, a state of abundance. You know how many people's anxiety is going away on a low vitamin A diet? Once you have zero anxiety, you can conquer the world. Because most people fuck up. Most people don't succeed because they're anxious, they're scared, they're timid, they don't take risks. You are the governor, the director, the producer, the writer, the actor of this thing called life. And if you don't write the script for yourself, if you don't say action, someone else is going to say it for you. And if someone else is saying action for you, you're following their directions. You got to be the director of your life. And it starts with what you're putting in your mouth. And when you start to look at all these grocery stores and restaurants and Uber Eats, these people you are a customer to them. You are a mark. And if you don't look around the room and tell who the mark is you. So if you're online at Starbucks, if you're online at McDonald's, if you're online at the fucking ice cream shop, you're a mark. And guess what? You're in the pipeline for Big Pharma. It's a double-edged sword. First, they get you with what they sell you to eat. then they get you. And the doctor's not going to tell you, oh, and the way it works is slow. You're not any money to them healthy. You're not any money to them dead. But if you slowly get sick, they can slowly milk you. And the doctor will say, oh, it's nothing to do with what you ate. It's just bad luck. It's just genetics. It's total bullshit. And we're proving that every day. These doctors are not doctors. They are sales reps for Big Pharma. They're sales rep for the insurance company. If a doctor is a doctor, that means you get better. Not one single autoimmune disease have they cured. In fact, all of them are getting worse, and every year they come out with a new name for a new disease, a new drug for a new disease. And it's a total conflict of interest, and we the people won't take it anymore. It's time to educate everybody. It's not a mystery anymore why people are getting sick. It's what they're putting in their mouth. And once you know why these things are bad for you, it becomes a lot easier to avoid them. And once we all start avoiding them in mass, then we drive the market and they have to stop selling it. Straight up. They have to. If everyone stops eating fortified vitamin A dairy, they're gonna have to pivot and sell us what's really good for us. The whole dairy industry is a fucking Rockefeller psyop. The whole thing. Vitamin A being mandated into all the foods, psyop. It's not a vitamin.
Man, you always dropping free knowledge. Just honestly, to anybody who thinks they can benefit from this information, like I highly suggest you DM Thor immediately. Like don't even wait until the space ends, because I don't know, man. This man is just doing this out of the goodness of his heart. He's a good person. At the end of the day, he's a man of God. And to have somebody like that, to have access to somebody like this, and just to meet somebody like this through a space like this is a very rare occurrence. So definitely don't sleep on this, bro. Like, I didn't sleep on it and I don't regret it.
Thor, I want to ask you a question. I want to know how bad garlic is, because, like, my family, they use a lot of
Oh,
garlic. I'm not gonna lie.
What garlic does is garlic slows down your ALDH detox enzymes in your pathway, aldehyde dehydrogenase pathway. So garlic, the reason garlic is a medicine is because it slows down detox to the point where you're not going to feel those symptoms. So, yes, okay, you feel shitty, you feel sick, you have a bunch of stuff floating around your blood. Garlic comes in, shuts that down. Fine. When you start to make that a habit every day, you're basically just putting those toxins away for a rainy day. You're slowly storing them away, and then your body is going to expel that, right? That's why when people eat garlic and onions, they smell. Their armpits smell, their breath smells, garlic breath. So we don't make medicines a habit, because when you make a medicine a habit, you're identifying as a sick human being, right? So we're not. You look at Mother Nature. In no world were we just eating garlic every day, but because of capitalism, because of cuisine, if you go out to eat, they're going to put all the seasonings and spices in all your food because we want you to get addicted. We want you to be thirsty, right? But if you just eat simple and plain, you got to look at hunter-gatherers and tribes. The Hadzabe tribe, one of the last hunter-gatherer tribes left in the world, they're not going and getting garlic and seasonings and herbs. They're going and hunting big game. They're skinning the game. They're harvesting the meat. They're cooking it over a wood flame, and they're celebrating and dancing, right? They might get a salt lick and get some salt here and there. They might go get some honey and some berries. But the more variables you add into your mouth, into your diet, the more your liver is compromised, the more our bodies are plumbing systems. Think of your body like a car. You're going to the gas station, you're putting one kind of fuel in your car. Imagine you went to the gas station and they were like, oh, add this to the fuel. Oh, add that. Oh, today we're going to do a different fuel. This whole misconception that you got to eat a different food every day. Meanwhile, people are eating the same thing every day and thriving. Look at the immigrants who come to this country doing amazing. They come from a country where they were eating rice, beans, meat, and maybe one or two vegetables. Rice, beans, meat, and maybe one fruit. or whatever staples they had. Once they come to America and they have this store, this Uber, 50 different choices. I'm going to eat Italian on Monday, Indian on Tuesday, Spanish on Wednesday, Korean on Friday, Chinese on Saturday. That's when they start to run into trouble. That's when they start to get liver damage. That's when they start to get obesity and all this. You look at the immigrant workers, landscapers, what are they doing? They're showing up to work with the Tupperware, rice, beans, meat, and a banana. That's all you need to do. You just need to keep it simple. What we're doing is so simple. Yeah, in one of ones, we have an entire food list, and you could eat a bunch of different things. The question has to become not everyone wants to say, hey, what should I eat for this? What pill should I take for this? That's the wrong question. The question is, what should I stop eating? What should I stop taking? Then the question becomes, what did I stop taking that caused me to be deficient? You want to find out what's essential, look at what is an antagonist to vitamin A. Vitamin A antagonizes vitamin D. Vitamin A depletes you of magnesium. Vitamin A depletes you of zinc. Vitamin A depletes you of potassium channels. So things like toxins like vitamin A are the real reason that people have to run to all these supplements, and you can't out supplement a poisonous toxic diet. It's like digging a hole and someone behind you is just putting dirt in the hole as you're digging the hole. You can't out supplement a bad diet.
Thor, you know the most valuable thing you teach? I swear to God, this is the most valuable thing I learned from you is that nothing is irreversible and that the human body can fix itself. And I didn't believe it until I saw what you are saying and what results I got from what you're saying. So there's definitely some hands. Let's just go to the hands. I don't want to let people wait. But yeah, Thor, I love you, bro. Thank you for everything you're doing, bro. God bless you. Jaden, go ahead, bro.
Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, man.
Hello, how you doing? Just want to shout out Thor. Shout out Gary. Thank you for everything you guys do. Um, Gary, I have a quick question for my friend. He's been dying to ask you this, but he's not here. He basically he was like in a war zone. His parents left him in a war zone when he was born, and he's never figured out his birthday. So, do you think you would be able, like, if he got a reading from you, do you think you would be able to figure that out or no?
Does he have like a couple of days he thinks of this?
Well, the doctors they've narrowed it down. They said June, just June 2001, and that's pretty much like the closest they got to it.
June 2021.
No, 2001. Sorry.
June 2001. I could probably, yeah, yeah. I think with about see, when it comes to those type of things, it's different than like most readings because that's not the first time I've had. Usually, it's people in like Asian countries or where they don't have birth certificates and shit like that. And
Yeah.
what happens is they know the month and they know like a couple days or within a week, and basically I have to reverse engineer things, so it's not an actual reading. What it is I'm asking them questions then,
Right.
and based off their responses, I'll be able to figure out which one it is, and then I'll be able to talk to them, feel it out. So yeah, that's stuff I've done before. That's stuff no one else in the world is qualified for but me. But yeah, definitely done that. I've actually done that for royalty before.
All right. So just go
The,
directly to you.
the stuff Gary teaches, I can meet people and a lot of times tell what they are just by looking at them because that's how good Gary is at teaching.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
it's
rats.
one of those things.
Yeah, rats and stuff like that. It's very easy to tell now.
Yeah, because I pointed it out.
Yeah.
Two front teeth. I pointed that shit out. Everything everyone knows is based off my shit.
No, it's bad.
Every single one of them, man. Every single one of them, man. And they have the audacity to fucking talk shit, bro. Yo, Thor, how good is it going to see Trump in the fucking White House 2025? And Trump's probably more vengeful than the fucking I am.
It's feeling all right. It's feeling like destiny. I don't know what's going on, but we just need we need a lot of changes, man. The more we evolve technology wise, the more we evolve in a lot of ways, the more we devolve in other ways. And in a lot of ways, we just got to go back to basics and Mother Nature and live more in an ancient, simple way. People are overcomplicating stuff, right? Everyone's trying to. Elon wants to go to Mars, but remote viewers already been to Mars. So it's like, what are we really doing?
Yeah, Elon wants to do a lot of things. I want to ask Elon, was it worth sacrificing his kid in 2002 to get all those billions? That's probably what I'd ask Elon. Other people want to ask him about space or fucking chips in the head. I want to know if that money he got from Obama in 2010 was that worth holding your ankles. That's the type of shit I'd ask him. Fucking faggot.
Gary, could I ask you one more question?
Go ahead.
So last time I came on with a theory, and the theory was terrible. It got shot down, but I'm back with a better theory. So I seen that you released that the Matrix started up that 28 AD. So I could be completely off, like so off. But does that have anything to do with the 20 being the hidden 11 or no?
No,
Fuck. I thought I got it. Okay, I have one last question. How important do you think feng shui is, and do you believe in feng shui at all?
I do. And that's all I'll say about it.
All right, thank you. Shout out Thor. Shout out Gary.
Yeah. Tommy, you got your hand up.
Hi, first want to say shout out to Grimberg 45, Air Logic, and Ryan Tiger. I learned a lot from you guys, and obviously most and foremost shout out Gary. I've got two questions. You see, when you retire in 2026, would you still be hosting GG33 meetings?
Maybe, most likely.
Okay. And my final question is I've
Can,
got a
can you imagine how difficult it will be to get in at that point?
yeah.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be something else, man.
And my final question is I've got a birthday that I want my future son to be born on, so I want to give you the date if you think it's good or not. I've got the 29th of September 2029.
I mean, why do you? What are your goals for that kid?
I just want him to be like an example for the rest of the bloodline. So like a family head.
I mean, you got yourself alpha there, but it is. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the. That's not the birthday I'd pick, but depending on what you want, that could be the perfect birthday for what you want.
Okay.
That's going to be a rooster that's going to be very emotional. So, a lot of lessons in that.
Got you. Thank you for your answer.
Yep. Who's next? Let's go with Adair. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
So yeah, I've been listening to everything you've been talking about. It was actually I just had two questions. One was I remember you posting about, and you also talked about it like a little bit ago about how Canada is gonna be like annexed and is gonna be like part of
It
America.
should be annexed. Should have been annexed a long time ago. What the
Yeah,
fuck is the delay?
yeah, that's true. That's true. So I was just asking, like, do you think it could happen in the next couple years?
It could happen in the Trump administration.
Yeah, yeah,
Let
because
me tell you. Let me tell you something. If Taiwan gets attacked, America and Canada will merge very quickly.
yeah, yeah, that's my question. Like, should I move to Canada and then I can like when it gets annexed, I basically become American?
I'm not sure that's the way it's gonna work, but what country you in right now?
UK, but I want to leave now, so
Ah, man, Canada's just as big of a shithole, bro.
yeah, I know. I just like, how would I move to
Not true.
America, you
That's
know?
not true. Come to Canada. We'll welcome you. Come to Canada.
Okay. Because like
Man, listen, Canada's just as much of a shithole as fucking
I
UK. Don't
know,
listen to that.
I know.
They're the same garbage. They're both fucking faggot friendly, fucking check marks. Fuck all that, bro.
Yeah, it's just
But
like it's just like how would I move to America? Because I've been looking at options, but it's like kind of
through
difficult.
the Mexican border, my dude. What are you talking about? Fucking go right under the fucking fence, man. They'll fucking open you with open arms. Hell, if you're not white, you can stay.
I'm white. I'm white.
Yeah, that might be an issue then. If you're a white dude going under the fucking border, they're gonna deport your ass. They got to keep those fucking borders closed to whitey.
Yeah, that's
Come on
true.
now. Yeah. With the border in America and Canada are wide open.
Mm.
So if you got a lot of money, you can come over to Canada with a lot of money. You can literally walk across the border, within a 5 mile, 1,000 mile stretch. Canadian.
Great.
So I'll give you an example. Allowed to stay in America 6 months, and you basically cross the border. A big 5 mile, 1,000 range where you can go through Montana, Minnesota, all sorts of places, right? They won't. But you have to come over here with money on their table. You're good.
Yeah, I get you. That's
So
that's really good. Thank you for the advice. Like I've got my
yeah,
online businesses, so I might just go with like a business visa.
Just find you a good
yeah,
American girl. She'll give you the citizenship.
Yeah, that's true.
that's true, man. These whores, yeah, they'll give you a lot, bro.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah. I see Doc's in the house. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, brother? It is official. You're retiring, right?
Not this year or next year, but the year after.
Oh, brother, that's gonna be a really, really sad thing and bad thing for me, man. I really
No,
appreciate
I'll
everything.
just retire for what I'm actually doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna go across the country and film. I don't think anyone's ever fucking done that. Just went across anyone big at least. And I'm not just talking about big cities like L.A. and San Francisco or Faggot Cisco, what I call or Seattle. We're going everywhere. We're gonna go to like the top 200 cities in America within a fucking. Maybe I'll go to the Canadian cities too, and talk about what cities I want to annex. Like I'll go up to Canadians. So like, are you going to vote for Trump? They'll be like, what are you talking about? Well, when Canada gets annexed, are you going to vote for Trump?
Damn,
So
brother.
it is what it is, man.
It is what it is, brother. But yeah, it's
So you were in the space with a crazy the other day.
oh, brother, that space was something. This guy was,
So without mentioning this clown's name,
yeah.
he said that Andrew Tate hacked me, and somehow I figured it out, and then I manipulated him to attack that person. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then Andrew Tate put out a tweet saying he doesn't know him. And then he said that he hasn't talked to the, quote, numbers N with the hard R guy in 4 years.
Yes, sir.
So that guy's insane, and he thinks he's appointed by God. MG thinks he is a god in training. Can't get a girlfriend. His mom and dad kicked him out of his house. Broke, and he wants to hang around little kids all day and teach them baseball. Sounds like a fucking broke pedophile to me, but he's a god in training. So Yeah, it's pretty pathetic what's going on out here, bro.
It is, brother. It is. I don't know which one
Harry,
of them is
he
working.
said the Holy Spirit chose him. What do you
Hey,
say?
The Holy Spirit chose him, huh?
do you guys want my
Why is it all these broke niggas get fucking chosen by Holy Spirits? The ones who can't get women, the ones who can't reproduce. Why is it only choosing them?
Do you guys want
You
my
know,
opinion? You want my opinion on Kanye West's girlfriend's titties?
I mean, okay.
I'm upset that we saw them. I don't like that we saw them. I like it led for mystery. I want there to be I like hidden things. Now that we saw them, it's ruined for me. So,
Man, people in Saudi Arabia told me Kanye West is a fucking fruitcake.
yo, I listen, I'll leave it like this. There's somebody in New York City who would agree with you.
But they would, man. I think there's somewhere all over the world that agree with me. Kanye West out here fucking talking Jesus is king while he's fucking sucking someone's dick. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? No wonder he had Milo, a fucking another former faggot, as a manager. The shit doesn't surprise. And by the way, how the tables have turned. You want to hear a how the tables have turned story? June 2023, Myro's hitting me up saying, yo, Kanye wants to meet you. Fly out here and interview him. Because I was really hot. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not going to LA for anybody, but I'll come for Kanye. Cool. They fucking ghost me. A year later, Milo was supposed to go on Fresh and Fit. He fucking doesn't get on for whatever reason. Myron's pissed off, and he wants people to help him talk Myron into letting him back on. How the tables turn, man.
I haven't seen Milo since 2016. He hasn't been relevant since 2016, to be totally honest.
Yeah, fags don't really have much to be famous for except being flamboyant, and that shit wears off.
Well,
It's a
didn't Kanye lose his mind in 2016, and then he hired everyone that he remembered from 2016, like Yes Jules, and then everyone ended up doing him dirty. He's all over the place right now, man. Kanye is just a fucking hot mess right now, bro.
Yeah, fuck Kanye.
You know,
What up?
one of my first jobs in New York City was painting Kanye West's apartment.
Thor, you're an interesting guy, man.
Wasn't Kanye best friends with Virgil, but he never spoke out about the cancer thing?
I don't know.
He never said anything about Virgil's cancer, bro. That motherfucker's
I'll tell you.
he's a snake.
I don't know, but I took a shit in Kanye's toilet bowl.
What a thing to be proud of.
Did you shit on his
Valid,
toothbrush?
valid.
And I looked through his fridge, and I was reading some of his books. He tried to tell everyone he never read books. He had a bunch of books in his apartment.
Does he have baby blood?
What was it? Mein Kampf?
Nah, you know what the books were? They were all like Italian design, like interior decorating design, Italian design. He had like a bunch of design books in his house, in his place.
So basically, faggot shit.
Design shit.
Yeah.
I was taking I was taking a summer school class. I was in a junior college in New York, and this graffiti artist I used to be friends with, we got in trouble for doing graffiti, and he called me, and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow?" And I was like, "I got to take this math class." And he was like, "Oh, it's too bad. I wanted you to work on a job with me." I'm like, "What's the job?" He's like, "I can't tell you until we meet on Houston and Broadway." I'm like, "All right, well, I don't have school tomorrow. I'll come meet you." So I come meet him on Houston and Broadway at 8 a.m. I'm like, "Yo, what are we doing?" He's like, "We're going to paint Kanye West's apartment." I'm like, "Let's go." And then I worked on a bunch of music videos with the guy. His name was Don O'Reilly. He's a cool dude. Then he got a job at Law and Order, and he didn't invite me, so I got left to the wolves. But we worked on a Joel Santana whistle song. We worked on the Cameron and Sizzla Shatta song. We worked on Worked on a bunch of music videos that summer. It was a fun summer.
Didn't yeah,
What'd you say? You cut out there. You cut out in the first part. What'd you say, bro?
I don't
You're
know.
muted, bro. Your mic muted.
Yo,
Yeah, what's up, bro? Go ahead, bro.
on the Kanye note, have any of you ever read Donda's birthday?
No, what's Donda's birthday?
July 12th, 1949.
Gotcha.
Very interesting to me.
yeah. The thing with Ye is this: his Jewish handlers put him on a bunch of medication, and he's not been right since.
Keep going. I need some entertainment.
Yeah,
Do we think
yeah,
that he
yeah,
could be a
No,
part
no.
of the Little Yachty
Let
ritual?
the hater talk. Let the hater talk. I want some entertainment. Go ahead.
yeah. He's just not been himself since. He's been away from Christ, and he's been involved in all this.
I've never been a Christian in my life.
Yeah,
Anything,
that's an issue.
anything else?
Everything else, he's been caught doing degenerate stuff.
What
His
have I been
wife is
caught doing? Tell
parading
me.
naked. I mean, the whole thing is
No,
a
not
mess.
you, Gary.
We need the real Kanye back.
Oh, Kanye. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay.
We need my
I
my
thought that
nigga
was a
back.
hater coming in here talking shit. I
We
was
need
like,
this nigga back in full force, talking about Jews, talking
we don't
about
need him doing
his
anything. He's a
handlers,
fag.
going to war, def country,
He's
type
a
shit. You know what I'm saying?
fag. Once a fag, always a fag.
Gary, remember what I said on your podcast? It only takes one dick up the ass to be a faggot, and you can't come back from that. Once you take it up the ass, it's over. It's over, my guy. There's no coming back from that sketch. What the fuck? Like, do people really expect to come back from that, bro? You took it up the ass, bro. You gotta take some fucking DMT and go meet God first before to forget about that shit. Cause ain't nobody forgetting about that shit. You ain't forgetting about that shit. You gotta be real with yourself, man. You gotta look at yourself in the fucking mirror.
Reincarnate.
You gotta look. If you really thinking about taking dick up the ass, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror, bro. You gotta check yourself. You gotta shave your eyebrows, go public, and tell people what you want to do, and see what you're gonna get. Did you guys hear the Diddy and Meek Mill sex tape? Because I heard the fucking audio, and man, this shit's everywhere, bro. Niggas taking it up the ass, and then they're acting alpha and shit. Like, bro, you took it up the ass. Like, there's no coming back from that. One time you take it, bro. If you take it up the ass and you pretend like you're a man, you're better off killing yourself, bro. Straight up. Cause like there's no coming back from that. I promise you, bro. You gotta go meet God first. All right, let's go to the hands. Circle dude with the circle emoji. Go ahead.
Listen,
There was a tweet about Kim saying that she wouldn't get her nails done because Kanye liked it up the butt or something like that. Yeah, bro, I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah.
Wait, who tweeted that?
Kim.
Kim tweeted Kanye took it up the butt.
Yeah, or something like that. I
That's
don't
crazy. You
remember.
gotta put that tweet up in the nest, bro.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I feel like I've seen it. I don't remember.
Didn't Amber Rose say he likes it? He likes booty play.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, bro, that dude's a freak.
All right, bro. Is that your whole point?
Yeah, no.
All right, respect, bro. I'll keep you on the panel. If you want to speak, just feel free to speak anytime. Him, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I do have a good amount of questions. Let me know if I'm going too long, though. For Gary, I'd like to know. It's really interesting that you got into the Fresh and Fit podcast and you're managing them now. Did you meet the saint and the sinner? And what did you think of him?
Meet the who?
The Saint and the Sinner. He's a YouTuber. I'm not sure if anyone's aware of him. He's kind of small right now, but he says a lot of interesting things. Definitely has said things against numerology and astrology. He was on the podcast
Did you
maybe
let the saint
last
and the
week.
sinner? I don't know if Gary met that guy, bro, but is there anything specific that he said that you want to bring up?
He has some general like interesting points, but I just felt like I think he might be a snake year as well. So I felt like maybe him and Gary could find some common ground. I don't know if snakes get along with other snakes, but seems like he's probably away. If
Is he on
Thor's
his
here, I do have some questions for you as well.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
So I recently saw a podcast from Joe Rogan. He had a guy on talking about genetic methylation tests. Thor, you've definitely dropped a lot of interesting information that I've been trying to apply to my life. But do you know anything about genetic methylation tests?
Yeah, you got overs and unders, and once you eliminate the toxins from your life and then fix the deficiencies that those toxins caused, the whole under over methylator thing doesn't even really matter. The methylation, the problem with the whole methylation thing is people are chasing all these B vitamin complexes. You know, you go on the methylators Facebook groups and you got a bunch of people just chasing symptoms. The methylation problems are a root cause of toxicity. If genetic methylations were as bad as people thought, your bloodline would have ended decades, centuries ago. And your bloodline had no high dose methylated B vitamin. That stuff didn't exist. So we fix the toxicities. We don't use any of the bullshit methylated complexes. I don't care about the MTHFR or the COMT because genetic loads the gun, environment pulls the trigger. And once we fix the environment, your genes don't get all twisted and fucked up. So people are chasing symptoms. People are chasing their tail. It's the blind leading the blind. It's more people selling some weird ass complex. Don't worry about your methylating over or under. Worry about the toxicity. Worry about the deficiency. If you really need help, book a one-on-one session with me. Right now, my special is for the year. I'm health coaching people for the year. I look at 5 blood tests. I look at a hair mineral test, and then we fix all those problems without any of the B complex. I don't care about what genetic mutation you have. Everybody has mutations. It's 2024. We're all mutants. Everyone's DNA is getting fucked up, and it's because of your environment. It's that simple.
Or what word should I DM you? Because I want that. What word? Like, is there a specific keyword I could DM you so you can check my DM later?
Yeah, no, just DM me and let's work. You know, you could hop on I do a free 15-minute call, tell you everything what we do, and then you could either join one of ones for 10 a month, or you could work one-on-one together for a year. And that's when we don't guess. We look at all your tests, we look at your blood work, your hair mineral tests, and I basically tell you, hey, this is what I would do if I were you, and we get great results. You know, we
Appreciate
keep
you,
it.
Thor.
Yeah.
Gary, you back? Because him had some questions for you, bro.
What's up?
I was wondering if you met the Saint in the Center on the Fresh and Fit podcast recently.
Don't think I have.
Okay, I didn't think you did either. He's an interesting guy, at least from the content he's been posting. Maybe you.
I should have been there yesterday to confront that communist, but couldn't make it.
Which communist?
What the fuck is that fucking faggot's name? He was with Zerka yesterday.
Oh, Jackson Tinkle?
Yeah, that's him. How does an American not only obtain a visa to Russia, which I have, but get allowed to go to a war zone and film that shit? You have to be basically okayed by the FSB to do that. That here, you're a fucking agent, bro. And again, I want Russia to win the war there, so it's all good. But you're basically a communist agent who is saying Lenin and Stalin were good people. I mean, that shit's insane. He's making money off capitalism while communism. It's fucking ridiculous.
Like the Chinese.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right,
Another.
Ham, any final thoughts, bro? We got to go to other hands, bro. We got a lot of hands.
Can I ask one more?
Go ahead, bro. Name your
Okay.
question.
For Gary, you've talked. I believe you talked about the elements and their interactions with the signs. I was born in a fire rat year, and definitely feel like that's not the best. Do you think you should avoid having children in years where the element is having a bad interaction with the sign?
I don't worry about that too much.
Okay, cool.
You know, the rat's natural element might not be fire, but all that basically means it's a much quicker tempered rat, much more aggressive rat than most rats. That's about it.
All right, Yams. What's up, Yams? Go ahead, bro.
Hey, what's up? I have two questions. One's for Gary and one's for the open panel. Thank you guys for having me on. Gary, I just wanted to see if you can give me a reading. My birthday's on July 29th, 1993. My second question is I just wanted to get your thoughts on Destiny's comments, him getting deplatformed, and yep, that's my two questions.
Who deplatformed them?
No, him getting deplatformed from X and
He
Kick
got
and
banned from Kick and he got demonetized on
yes,
He got demonetized by Kick.
yes,
no by X and he got banned on Kick.
He got banned on Kick.
yeah.
I mean, what is that really costing him a lot of money? Doubt it. Destiny's the type of person that if I saw in the streets, I'd want to whoop his ass. Destiny's a cuck. Destiny proves that as long as you have a mouthpiece, it doesn't matter what you look like or what you say, as long as you say it good. And he can talk, but he loses every single debate. He literally loses every single debate. And after he took, Israel's side in October 7th, and he was saying all those nice things about Israel, I highly doubt he'll ever get deplatformed. And secondly, I will also say that when it comes down to Destiny, he's an example of what you don't want to be in life. You don't want to be a homosexual, bisexual, grifter who has your girls, basically whores who get ran through and eventually leave you. I mean, what was that? What was this bitch's name? Melina, I believe, or Melissa,
It was
or some
Melina.
shit like that.
Yeah, Melina.
Yeah, Melina. That bitch looks like she could kick Destiny's ass herself. That dude. I legitimately do not like that dude. Should people be deplatformed? No, but fuck. I've been deplatformed, so he can too. Fuck him. You know, my opinions changed a lot. I used to be all that shit. Everyone gets free speech. I understand that's not how the game works. The game works. Get it so much clout that they can't shut you down, or figure out how to shut people down too. So that's the game now. You get big enough, people will pay people to shut you down. And sometimes the people they know are higher up the food chain than people you know. That's the game in social media now. No one's going to tell you that, but that's how it works. On IG, it's like, who the fuck do you know? Do you know someone at A level or B level or secret clearance level? Who do you know? Because the higher up they go, the easier it is to shut people down. Now, you could pay pretty much anyone anything to shut people's accounts down. And then it's like a whole economy. Shut an account down, then they find someone who can shut it and turn it back on. It's a whole fucking economy. I'm surprised why people don't know about this shit.
Yeah, Gary, that's what my company does, bro. We teach people about this economy, at internet control. So that's my specialty. And
We gotta work on this Twitter account, brother. Your boy told me like last week we're good. Congratulations, it's coming back any day now.
yeah,
Nothing.
bro. But you have to
Yo,
understand that, like, a lot of the Twitter employees right now, they don't want to risk their job, bro. Like, you know what I
I
mean?
can get Twitter back now.
Yeah, but why the hell you telling me it's back like any day now? Literally what he told me.
Well, yes, that's what's gonna happen, bro. We're waiting on it. So God willing.
And he basically said, "Congratulations, we're good. It's coming back real soon." You know, and nothing since. It's like, come on, man.
Bro, see, that's why I put you directly with the source, because if I had to communicate that to you, I know my head would be on the chopping block right now. So thank God you're what I have to deal with, bro, because this is how the employees talk. But listen, bro, it is an economy and it's fucked up. It's a really, dog eat dog world on social media. Like, people will pay 10 grand to take something.
You notice I never had any trouble on IG.
Oh, they love you on Instagram. You already.
They love me on Instagram, bro. One of my IGs went down. I got it back in 5 minutes, bro.
I can get Twitter back now.
That's the guy was talking about Saint and Sinner. That's that bald black dude that was on Fresh and Fit like a couple days ago.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, I think I left before he was on.
Oh, okay.
Gary, you want to go to Rest of the Hands?
What's up?
You want to go to Rest of the Hands?
Yeah. Go ahead. Someone just called me fucking 2 minutes ago. Come down to the beach. I'm like, and do what? Chill. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. What do you want me to come down to the beach for, bro? And this is like legitimate, like A-listers, and then they're calling me an old head because I don't want to come down there at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. Motherfucker, I ain't in my fucking 30s anymore. Enjoy your superstar life.
All right, let's
All
go.
right,
Let's go to JT. JT, go ahead, bro. What you got to say, bro?
What's up, guys? I'm a bronze member. I just want to say, Gary, appreciate with all the information. Thor, thank you very much for your one-on-ones. I've been feeling a lot better for myself spiritually, and with all the influence that you're emphasizing with the low vitamin A diet, do you advise Trump on being on a low vitamin diet?
Yeah, Donald Trump's a little bit different, bro.
Yeah, I figured. And then one thing I wanted to mention you, Gary, I from the get go, from when the assassination attempt happened, I already knew there was a second shooter involved because no way there was a stick figure faggot holding an AR on top of the roof. Like it just didn't make sense for him to even.
Nah, man. Remember, last name Crooks, just like John Wilkes Booth. 0000, 3-letter name.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Patsy.
Exactly.
Patsy. Patsy.
Yeah, it's all hidden in plain sight. That's just yeah. Fucking.
They probably told that dude, yo, why don't you climb the fucking roof? We'll leave you the ladder there. And you just try to take a couple people out, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, they saw him up there. They didn't shoot for 3 minutes.
So,
get the fuck out of here, man.
So
someone had to say, don't shoot him. Who was that person? Oh, you'll never find that out.
Hey, do you happen to think that Putin maybe set this whole thing up that way?
No. This has nothing to do with Putin.
I'm just saying, because I feel like it was.
I promise you, this had nothing to do with Putin. I can tell when Putin's behind shit. The way Putin was talking afterwards, he's like, well, maybe if the Americans, save their money that they're sending to Ukraine and give it to presidential security, we won't have those issues.
Yeah.
I could tell by comments like that they didn't do anything because they're like basically talking shit.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say it was such a big distraction in the world where I know there was something even greater happening in the background. I don't know, maybe Putin fucking, did some concentration camps and nobody fucking found out because of the whole assassination attempt or some shit like that.
Of course.
But,
all right.
But thank you for your time. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Arthur, go ahead.
What's up, Gary? I'm a GG33 Gold member. It's been an honor to learn from you. I posted 3 links under our comment section here on the shooting. I wanted to get your opinion on some of these things. So one of the first ones I posted is Thomas Crooks. That is, he lives in the same county as that Thomas Crooks that was apparently the shooter. But if you look at the date of birth, there's something interesting there. 11/20. I know you've said in the past that Biden's real birthday.
Biden.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a horse year, 54. So I don't know if that's maybe like a way that the
How
elite.
about this? How about this one? How about this one? I'm gonna make a video of this later on, but his first vice president was Pence. Next one, Vance. You're just taking the first 2 letters out the same name. And
Oh, wow.
PA is Pennsylvania.
Right.
Pence, PA, his last vice president. So the next guy is Vance, VA. So the next place they should have an assassination attempt on him is Virginia.
Virginia. Damn.
You see that? I probably should have saved that one, but whatever, man.
That'll be an
Fuck it.
interesting speech if he does come out and talk in Virginia. Keep an eye out on that.
Yeah, so whenever he's in Virginia, I tell the Trump administration, and to have extra security.
Yeah. Also, if you
I
look
mean,
at
if he's president, it's going to be difficult to get him.
right. So this is a totally different Thomas Crooks, but he's from the same county. The birthday's fucking interesting. I was thinking this could be the elite's way of dropping hints. I don't know. But also, if you look at the filing date of this person's thing in the court, it was 35218. You add that up, that adds up to a 19. Or does it 8 plus 11? Yep, 19. And we know Trump is in his 19. America's in the 19. The day was a 19 slash, 28. So that's a very interesting thing right there. I don't know, like, this is just some random Thomas Crooks out of.
Yeah. Just keep it to the random stuff since we're not in a flock account. But yeah, I mean, all this stuff is, listen, what actually happens, I'll release a video later on for the students to know, so they know exactly what I know. But I'm not going to say exactly what I know publicly.
Got it.
Just put it this way: our man won.
Yep.
Unless something fucking crazy happens, our man won, and we're good.
Yep. I'm about to put a parlay on it.
There you go, brother. I will say another thing. 2025 hits. We got people in the White House. Oh! Anything I need done will get done.
Nice.
These people. It's just funny how everything turns so quickly. Maybe that's what karma is. Keep fucking with someone, and then they start fucking with you.
Yep. So another article that I posted into the comment section is the Maxwell Urich. So if you go on into that article, it shows the picture that they took of the guy that was killed on the roof, and it looks exactly like this Maxwell Urich guy who was already under FBI investigation because he's been to a bunch of like rallies and been like speaking against Trump for a long time. And if you look at the side-by-side pictures, that looks like the actual guy that was on the roof. So that raises a potential question of a second shooter, which you already spoke about.
There's 100% 2 shooters.
Right.
100.
So where do you think like, so I posted a third thing on my on the comments, and there's a guy that was showing video footage of a bullet hitting at a different line trajectory, and he kind of breaks down where the second shooter could have been. How do you think they would have stationed it? Like similar area, like back up into.
I think he was hidden very close to Trump.
Oh, I see. Like closer to the ground.
Yeah.
And that's like
Listen,
kind of like backup.
what I think happened 100%. I'm not talking about publicly.
Right, but
When they not what
basically
I think, what
inside
I
job.
know happened, but it's an inside job, and
Right.
there's two shooters. I will say that, because I ain't trying to get clipped. Okay,
I see.
so same type of things when I talked to Malik Obama last year. I kept it to certain type of topics because I ain't trying to get clipped.
All right, got it. I'm gonna delete this.
We're talking about the top level, and this isn't some bitch ass influencer that I call a faggot to his face.
Right,
These are people who really can do damage.
right,
So you gotta, you don't want to be the guy getting attention and releasing what the real, what really happened.
right. All right, I just deleted those three things, but just wanted to put that
Yeah.
into attention. So that's really,
You can. Is your name Arthur and Flock?
yeah, yeah.
All right, you can DM me in Flock Gold, and I'll give you a more concrete one.
Cool. I can't wait till you drop that video in Flock and let us know what the fuck happened over there, because a lot of shady shit.
Yeah, sometimes the shady shit goes your way though.
Yep.
So
All right.
it is what
Thank
it
you.
is. Take care, brother. All right, we're not gonna go too much further here. It's fucking 3:00 in the fucking morning. We gotta fucking cut this show to a road. Yeah, now I'm fucking up my words. So it is what it is. D, I think we're probably gonna go tomorrow. Don't say where, but I think we're going tomorrow. Or I guess tomorrow's today. So it is what it is. Yeah, well, don't say where, but yeah, I think we're going today. Junior, when are you gonna be in Miami? See, got that bad Toronto phone service. Doc, who do you think the craziest one of my haters is?
I'm gonna say that guy, the Frozone guy. You know what I mean. You know who I'm
And
talking about. That's just
I'll still go. I'll still go with MG being the craziest because
really.
I think I think the guy you're talking about is actually doing it for money because I notice he'll go on his like tangents and then he'll start promoting his shit heavy, like buy this, buy this, buy this. So I think he's trying to test the capital of the people who hate Garry because he knows all those people are going to flock to him right away. So he's hoping some of those people are going to spend money with him. That's what I think.
Yeah, I'm checking his Twitter right now. This guy is definitely insane, dude. He is, but I don't
He's
know.
off his rocker, but it's probably an act.
So MG over this guy. That's your take.
Yeah, This guy's actually living by himself.
No way.
He doesn't have a mom and dad around him. He's still living by himself. The other guy, his mom and dad kicked him out. He's a virgin, and he wants to be around little boys, coaching, little league. So yeah, one says they both say they're gods, So
And what about
that's interesting.
what about the guy? What about the guy with Rocco with Rockman?
Another fucking another foot. He's just a lightweight, but he's definitely a hater, but a real lightweight, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's a real fucking lightweight. Um, I tell you what, man. I'm not a pretty boy, but when I was in my 20s, I pulled him. I pulled him straight up. You can go back and look up pictures of me in my 20s. I pulled him. I can't imagine being that fucked up in my 20s and 30s. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what are you thinking for yourself? Why would anyone trust anything you say? You're broke and you look like a joke. So, and that's what I tell the people out here. If you ever, I will never go in your DMs solicit you for money or solicit to give you a reading. So if someone does that, it's a fraud. If they're pretending to be me, it's a fraud. It is what it is, guys. Hold on, someone text me. What the fuck they want now? Oh, okay. Yep. Got it. All right. All right. We're gonna close this space down. Yeah, I've been doing this for a little bit too much. Time to give it a rest. Anyways, David, good night. Yep. And Doc, any last words?
We see you around, Gary. We see you around, and I will keep an eye on this, guys.
Yeah, it's almost not worth doing anything because God punished them enough.
Yeah.
There's a few people with their
Uh,
hands
I,
like that been here for a while.
I'm still gonna holler at them in 2025 regardless, because I need hobbies too. Anyways, this has been a GG33 production. Announcements before I go. I reserved a few spots for the GG33. If you guys want to go to Fresh and Fit's yacht party, it's $9.98. Basically, these are for GG33 members only. So if you want one of those, let me know. It's going to be a yacht for 4 hours. It's going to be tons of influencers on there. So it is what it is. That's number one. Number two, the Qit app is on fucking fire. So if you want GG33's the first official app, get it right there. The Qit app. It's fucking fire. And we're going to work out a way for a GG33 Academy to get some of that too. And there will be a GG33 get together this year for bronze, silver, and gold that is yet to be announced.